how you can improve your finger picking technique to get closer to the intermediate finger picking level. You can apply this approach I'm about to show you to any chord progression, but today we're doing it in the key of A minor. And if you've been playing for even just a few months, chances are you already know these chords. A minor, E minor, G major, and D minor. So before we get started, make sure that you know these 4 chords. Now, what is intermediate finger picking playing? For me, you get to this level when you can play with all 4 plucking fingers. And it's not about speed, it's about coordination, control, and fluidity. You want to make sure that you can play a finger picking pattern using all 4 plucking fingers: thumb, index, middle, ring. In fact, the picking pattern we are about to use is this one. For this exercise, we're going to start with the basic finger picking pattern involving 12 notes. We're plucking the strings 12 times. It's a pretty long picking pattern, but it's easy to memorize. We're plucking 4 adjacent strings, so the 5th, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string. And the picking pattern is this one: thumb, index, middle, index, ring, index, ring, index, middle, index, middle. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. And the awesome thing is that you can use this picking pattern to play all the other chords. For the A minor, the thumb is on the 5th string. For the E minor, the thumb is on the 6th string. For the G major, the thumb is on the 6th string. And for the D minor, the thumb is on the 4th string. And the index, middle, and ring will pluck the G, B, and high E string. So practice this slowly. Again, E minor. Again, G major. Again, D minor. Again. Now, the next step is about adding a melody to the chords. And the idea here is that we play the melody with the middle and ring finger. So we're really training those 2 fingers to get that intermediate finger picking level. So when we play the melody, I like to break down the picking pattern like this. The thumb is for the bass, the index finger is for the chord, and then the middle and ring finger is for the melody. And as you can see, we alternate 1 note with the index, 1 note with the middle, 1 note with the index, 1 note with the ring finger. And that's the beauty of this exercise. You are constantly training and moving all 4 plucking fingers. For the A minor, the melody is this one: A, B, C, B, and A. And now we do the picking pattern: thumb, index, middle, index, ring, index, ring, index, ring, index, middle, index. So the picking pattern is slightly different than the one we practiced before, but this is because of the melody. So adding the melody will also slightly alter the picking pattern. For the E minor chord, the melody is this one. G, A, B, G, and A. For the G major, we keep the same melody. And for the D minor, the melody is this one. D, E, and F. E, and D. When you put the whole thing together and you play it slightly faster, now, this alone is an incredible exercise, and if you practice this with the metronome and you slowly increase the speed, you can really achieve an intermediate level with your plucking hand. But of course, we can always do a little bit more. So I want to show you how to add a scale-like phrase to all the chords. Right now, we practice the exercise by playing the same picking pattern twice. Now let's do one picking pattern plus a scale-like melody. For example, this is the A minor chord. So I'm playing the A minor chord just like we did before, and then I'm playing this melody. And the cool thing about this melody is that I'm plucking the strings with the alternate plucking technique. So I'm changing the picking pattern. So I start with the picking pattern. And then I play the melody with the alternate plucking technique. I start with the bass and then the melody. And I'll do the same thing for the other chords. So E minor, and then the melody. Always start with the bass and then the melody. G major, and then the melody. And D minor. And here we have a beautiful scale. So it's a descending scale starting on the high E string. When I put the whole thing together, last but not least, I want to show you how to apply this concept to a different chord progression. For example, we could do an F major 7th chord, a C major chord, D minor, and A minor. F major 7, C major, and D minor, and E major. The concept is the same. We're using the same picking pattern and the chord as well as the melody. So for the F major 7th chord, the melody is this one. We have C on fret 1, D on fret 3, and E on the first open string, then D and C again. We play the bass with the thumb, the chord with the index, and then the melody. We're gonna play this chord just one time. Let's do the same thing for the C major chord. This time the thumb is on the 5th string. Same melody. Now we know the melody for the D minor. And A minor. Let's do it again. C major. We finish with the E major. We play the bass with the thumb, the chord with the index finger on the 3rd string, and then the melody. 2nd open, fret 1, fret 3, 1, and 0. And I love to finish with this chord, this A minor. So I'm playing this chord shape, but the melody is on fret 7 and 8. So I'm playing the bass, index on the 3rd, and then the melody, 2nd string, 1st string, fret 8, fret 7, and then we go again. Tab, interactive tab, and backing track on my Patreon page. Enjoy this lesson, and I'll see you next time.